This is an emergency episode of Coffee with Kevin. Storm. I need
Don't play up into the social media hype. Not a big deal.
I want to do. I need like a graphic, like we used to have back.
I know. We need something scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah. Emergency.
Maybe a split screen of some kind.
Right. Something Mitch Landry says like worry or whatever.
Don't be.
All right. So you're going to give us the full update on this horrible storm that is going to.
That's not doing anything right now, and is actually being given a lower % chance from the Hurricane Center of developing in the next couple of days.
Cool. Oh. So
I'm giving you the latest here.
This is the latest.
This is the very latest.
All right. And this is Chris Franklin, by the way, from Channel 4. Eyewitness News on the weekend.
That's right.
You do the weekends?
Weekend mornings. Doing a little freelance work right now.
Is this the freelance work?
No, I'm not getting paid for this.
So I've got...
no, I take that back. You gave me a free cup of coffee.
There you go. You got it.
So I am getting paid.
Okay, so I want you to... Because in my head, Chris, you are... when I think of meteorologists, I think of Nash Roberts.
Right, one of the greats in the city.
Nash Roberts. I think of Bob Breck.
My mentor for years.
Your mentor, and you're from here.
Yeah.
And you're...
Grew up watching Bob.
High school.
Brother Martin.
Brother Martin, and that was the two things that... Actually, you know who started that? Kurt.
Really?
He was like, make sure everyone you get on that's from here...
Says they're high school. So I'm a Brother Martin guy.
Brother Martin. You're my first Brother Martin guy. I've had a lot of Blue Jays for some reason. I don't know why.
It's a shame.
It's
really
a shame.
But you're a Hannon High guy.
I'm a Hannon High guy,
right.
Yes. So, excellent. Well, let's get Harry, come here for a second. Harry, come around. Do you know Harry?
No, I haven't. Well, no. Harry has given me coffee several times.
Yeah. Harry is like the chop link to my mortals. So,
where's the hood? So we sit and see you, and you don't talk.
I'm so sorry.
So.
All right, Kevin. What is this supposed to be?
This is the this has got your marks a lot here. This is the golf course.
I understand the concept, but what is this drawing?
This is Cuba. Although it looks like a turd, but
well, if that's the case, so does Florida.
Florida,
and
yes.
So does Plaquemines.
And so does Plaquemines.
You were on kind of a theme.
Yes.
I tell you what. Wait. I always carry one of these around with me. So we're going to use this instead.
All right.
I usually carry one of these in my trunk.
Excellent. All right, wait, here, come give us a hand here.
Actually, I'm not kidding. This was sitting in my trunk.
In your trunk. So you just pull over.
Just in case you never know when you need to pull over and track a storm.
So do you track storms like old school?
I still like the old way of doing it, and we always
your head
did
might
that.
Be out of the frame. I'm not even sure.
He doesn't mind.
No.
Yeah, he's cool. That is like chop slate.
Okay, give us the update. What's the update?
So as of Friday morning, going into the afternoon, Invest 99, which is now only being given a 20% chance of developing in the next couple of days.
20%?
Yeah, it's being given a very low chance. Strong wind shear and dry air are really impeding this development. And the system itself is kind of moving now almost north of Cuba, toward the northeastern part of Cuba. Most of the computer models, and again, when a system is very unorganized, a lot can change, but most of the computer models now kind of have it slowly meandering toward South Florida, so folks South Florida will have to watch it, but then eventually kind of making a turn toward Florida and then back up along the East Coast. Now, there's still a lot that can happen, but most of the more reliable computer models, as of this morning, are kind of leaning more toward this turn, getting into the Gulf, which kind of gets people worried, but eventually making a turn more toward Florida, kind of the Big Bend area near Gainesville, Tallahassee.
You do that so well. You're the most professional guest I think we've ever had. I'm just in awe. Like, you did it. Look, you got the marker. Like,
do viewers of your podcast know that you did news for years?
No one knows that. I think that's it.
Well, that's out of the bag now.
Yeah, it's out of the bag.
That is out of the bag.
It is out of the bag.
Kevin was one of the best assignment editors there was, doing early mornings with me at that other TV station
that we both used to work at.
That he would make the call on sending reporters out to breaking news stories. He'd have to make the decision if it was worthy to call people in early. Fires,
oh man, did
police,
I woke up some people in the middle
police,
of the night.
Action. He was making the call to send reporters out, or maybe it wasn't something that was real big, and we could just do kind of a VO, kind of just a video voiceover type story where we don't need to really get in depth. And Kevin was the guy that made all those decisions.
Yes.
Now he sells coffee.
Now I sell coffee. And the funny part is, and I guess we're done with Invest.
We're good. I think we're done with Invest. We're going to be watching it. Oh, and I'll be on Channel 4 this weekend, Saturday, Sunday morning.
Yes.
I'll have all the latest models and the latest on
so
what Invest 99 is doing.
Channel 4, your TV's already like on it.
Chances are it's already on Channel 4.
You just turn it on and there it is.
And you're ready to go.
You're ready to go. Chris Franklin. So we did, and it's funny coffee-wise that we can talk about this now because I always used to come into your weather office.
I was the only one with a coffee pot in the station.
He had the coffee pot in the station.
I'd make a pot every morning. Kevin would come in and we'd chat about coffee.
Yeah, we would chat.
Not joking.
We would chat about coffee. You know, and so now it's funny. Now you're in my office and we're chatting about weather.
I got to tell you, this is probably the nicest office I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of a relaxed day for you.
Oh yeah.
That's every day.
Oh, I have coffee with people. I have the best job ever.
It really is.
And so you also have your television gig now is you just do the weekends.
It's freelance. I pretty much do every weekend, but it's really just freelance. My full-time job during the week is I work for engineering, architecture, and planning firm, Pond & Company, and I'm in the military planning division.
Okay.
So I actually write up plans when military bases want to make some changes. I'm involved in the planning of how they can reallocate facilities and soldiers and where things can be moved.
Okay. Wow.
Kind of got into that after leaving that other TV station.
The other television station.
The other station.
That we both worked at.
Got into military planning and love it. It's fun. But I'm glad to get my hand back into weather a little bit as well during the weekend.
And I'm glad you will be Coffee with Kevin's official Nash Roberts.
Hey,
I will pull you out the closet.
So it's going to be one of those when you see me doing extra episodes. Get worried.
Yeah, get worried. That's what we'll do. We'll just have you come in.
Like Nash. When you saw him come out, it's all
like,
they pulled Nash out.
Geez, something's
going on. Something is going on. Nash is out.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you showed us that. I think you're making me feel a whole lot better.
Good. That was the plan.
You're making me feel better.
If it was something to be worried about, I'd let you know.
I guess like Bob Breck would be packing up his toupees or something.
Or you wouldn't see me here. I would have called you and said, "Hey, Kevin, I'm evacuating." Maybe you ought to leave.
That would be bad.
That would have been bad.
That would be bad.
But I'm here.
Cool. And your coffee of choice?
This is a Cafe au lait.
Cafe au lait.
Delicious. What roast is this?
It's a nice. It's actually my St. Roch blend. So I do that blend just for St. Roch. It's like half. It's chicory and like a dusty kind of cocoa.
I'll tell you what. I'll drag up a good quarter of this. Not even any sugar in it. And I'm a big sugar fan in coffee. This is delicious.
Well, fresh roasted coffee, you don't. Fresh roasted coffee, you actually don't. Coffee develops the bitter flavors as it ages. So everything that this coffee was today's Friday. We roasted that coffee on Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So everything's.
So this hasn't been sitting on the shelf for a month.
Not at all. Not at all.
Folgers.
I know Folgers.
I don't know. Nothing against Folgers.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
This is great coffee.
Yeah. Well, thank you much. Really? And then before we shove off, I got a little product placement. Some of my friends down in St. Bernard.
Cool shirt. I like that.
Yeah, upper 9.
But the upper 9, not the lower.
Upper 9.
No, is he going to do a shirt with the arrow pointing down?
That's a great question. I don't know. He's a guy in St. Bernard. He just kind of does this for fun.
That's
and so
cool.
This is a shirt. It's never been released yet. It's not released. So I have it. Yeah, I know.
Can you make one River Ridge for me?
With your face.
An idea. With my face.
The River
Ridge in the bend. No, the river. This is perfect.
Yeah. So he's going to release it Thursday.
That's a cool shirt.
At the Sippin' in the Sunset in Araby. I don't know if you've ever been to that. It's
I haven't been to that yet.
Yeah, it's a fun little it's the coolest thing going on in Araby right now. Which come on, let's.
Just being brutally honest.
So if you wanted to go down to Araby, you get your shrimp boots. You get all your shots or whatever, and you could head down.
Nothing against the viewers in Araby, folks.
No.
I love you.
Yes, but yes, and I'm from St. Bernard,
and you're
so
from St. Bernard, so
I
you
can say it.
I can't.
No, that would be wrong.
Trying to play the PC game here.
Yeah, play the PC. The PC.
On Coffee
I can
with
say
Kevin.
it. I can say
right.
it.
You can say it. I can't.
I can make fun of Chalmette. I will only make fun of places that I'm from.
That you're from and you live.
Yes, unless it's terrible like the West Bank, and then.
Then we can all make fun of the West Bank.
We'll do whatever we need to do.
Getting West Bank.
Geez. Chris, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Kevin.
Man, I appreciate it. Calming everybody's fears down.
It is not anything to be worried about. It's going to be one of those systems that you're already stressed out about it before anything's even formed. And that's kind of the problem with social media.
Yeah.
Everybody being able to access all the
you get those spaghetti models that go everywhere.
I don't like I don't like showing them even when the storm is organized because it doesn't tell you the intensity.
Yeah.
It just shows you the center line. And with this area of investigation, since there is no center,
It's hard to even.
you can't forecast where the center is going to go because there is no center. So to show you a line going somewhere is almost useless because some of the models do show it kind of moving up toward Louisiana. But if you look at the actual computer model, it's moving toward Louisiana as kind of a rainmaker. Now, we don't really need the rain
that's
with,
not a good
with all the
idea.
flooding out west of
Yeah,
us. But a rainmaker compared to a tropical system is a lot better. So that's why I don't like the spaghetti plots, especially when a system is so unorganized.
Yeah.
So you won't see me showing those unless something amazing happens tomorrow and Sunday with organization of this thing. You won't see me showing the spaghetti plots over the weekend.
Cool. And look, I like your.
Hey, you know what? This would have been a lot faster preparation time for me if I just had the marker board and marker and I'd just go one air.
And that would be great. You should do that.
I might
Channel
have,
4.
I might have to pull that out.
Would Channel 4 not let you do that?
I don't know. We pride ourselves on being kind of cutting edge, state of the art.
And so
this is taking a huge step back.
But I feel
But you know, if the
better
power
now.
goes out, I'm pulling that out of my trunk.
I've
got it in my trunk
But
ready
you,
to
the
go.
green screen,
Green
that.
screen and that, and I'm ready to go.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Kevin.
it.
Appreciate
Take care.
Thanks.